What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another Hobgood review. Today I'll be reviewing The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, directed by David Fincher, and starring Daniel Craig and Rooney Mara. And we're going to be continuing my David Fincher series. We're almost done. We have this one and then one more. But we're talking about The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo today, which is one of those films that I actually saw later. Like, I didn't see it when it came out. I saw it a couple years later. It came out in 2012, I believe. I didn't see it till probably 2014. So I was a little late to the game of this one. I remember going to the theaters and seeing the trailer for it, and I was like, this looks a little weird. This looks a little boring or whatever. But how wrong I was with that one. I love this film. I think it's fantastic. It's so much fun. It's based on the book by Stieg Larsson. It's Swedish. I think it's Swedish. I know, like, the original films were Swedish. And this film just is so intriguing and so fun to watch. And it, from the opening title sequence, which is straight out of a James Bond film. Sorry, I'm all out of it today. I've had a long day. But it's straight out of a James Bond film, the opening title sequence, and it gets you excited for the film. It's a dark film. It's very dark, and Rooney Mara plays a computer hacker who's like living on her own. Well, not living on her own. She had a kind of a ward. She was a ward, but then something happens with her guardian, and all kinds of goes downhill from there until she meets Daniel Craig's character, who's being sued for all his money for slander, and he does one more job. He gets hired for another job looking into this family and this missing girl. And so he's trying to find out what happened to this missing girl years ago. And you honestly feel for Daniel Craig's character, because you feel like, oh, he's kind of down at the bottom of the barrel, and he needs this to solve this mystery in order to elevate his status again. And he starts to lose evidence and everything, and so he goes to Rooney Mara's character. He finds her, and they work together to solve this mystery. And it's such an intriguing film, and it's based on the book series. And I honestly want David Fincher to continue these movies. I want him to do a trilogy. I would love a trilogy of The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, because I think he is fantastic directing these films. It's kind of long. It's almost 3 hours. And I feel like it would work well as a trilogy. So I know he doesn't really have plans on doing another one, but I hope he does. I hope he changes his mind and does another one, because that would be with Rooney Mara back. I think she was fantastic in this film. Such a great performance. She went through a lot just for this role. She shaved her eyebrows. She got all these piercings and everything, and she stuck with this character. Definitely stuck with his character, and it shows in the film. I think she was nominated for an Oscar for this role. If not, I don't know if she won. I'd have to see, but she was definitely nominated, and deservingly so. She puts her all into this character, and I'd love to see her back as this character again, because I feel like she's a talented actress, and she hasn't gotten the right role. She hasn't gotten another great role yet, I feel. And I feel like this was a great role for her, and I think if she's willing to commit again, I think I would love to see her back for 2 more. I would love to see David Fincher direct 2 more, because it's such a great film, and you should check it out if you haven't seen it. It's such a great film to check out, and that'll be it for me today for The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo review. Stick around for Friday. I'm going to have a very, very special review. I won't tell you what it is. You'll have to wait till Friday to figure that is. But then tune in until next Wednesday, where I'll be finishing my David Fincher series with Gone Girl. And then I'm going to lead into a new series I'll be doing, which, based on a new release coming out, you could probably figure out which director I'm going to do. So stick around for that. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell as well. It'll let you know when I go live. And actually, you can watch me live do this live, or you can just do whatever. Do what your heart desires. So that'll be it for me tonight. I will see you guys on Friday for a very special review, and see you then.